Okay. Toblerone.
I'm gonna quickly make sure I've got everything on the right track.
That's fair. Oh shit! I haven't
I
used
do
my
now.
Yeah, best. Oh, wait a second. Let me test the audio.
Would you be so kind?
You're a bit quieter than me, but like it's not by
I mean,
much.
I can bring myself up a little.
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
How about there? I'll bring you down a little.
Okay, let's see.
How's that?
That'll work.
Yeah. Anyway, hi to all those who are watching Bottle.
Are you share screening?
No, I'm not. I should do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah. All right. I've got to log in with my old Twitch account.
Oh, real quick, I'm just gonna tweet us out.
Alrighty. That password is incorrect. What's the password then? Oh, Twitch requires a All right, that makes sense. All right, I'm gonna go get my phone. I'll be right back.
Okay, have fun. Anyway, let me quickly. I'm just doing a couple bits and bobs, folks. Very good GIF. I wouldn't. It's definitely not from Mario Odyssey, but it's funny. Very funny. It is hilarious. I could assure. uh, Done. I know I should have done this earlier, but you know, planning just isn't my forte. Want to know what is my forte? Do kill. Anyway,
Back. Oh,
hello. I made a really awful joke, but anyway, I've
oh,
tweeted
for
us out.
God's sake! Without me to police you, how's this gonna go?
Oh, it wasn't like offensive. It was just really fun.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, dude, you hear new Ubisoft IPs coming out, which
Oh
means
yeah.
literally fucking nothing because every fucking Ubisoft game plays the same.
I wouldn't say that, considering Just Dance definitely does not play the same as Watch Dogs, but you know.
I don't know, the same monotonous movements between entries. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
If you say.
Right, so if I do that, mute the site, there we go. Now I can watch the stream without having to get confused. Oh yeah, happy Mario Day.
Yeah, we're
It's
not.
Mario Day somewhere in the world.
Hello, Jen.
There's like Jen
Hello.
on the mic. Holy
Get
shit,
Jen
the
on the
GIF it
mic.
shows.
Ari's dead.
Jesus Christ. Killed a man.
You can tell
You
because
ever
his
wonder
hat came off.
I ever wonder, could you feasibly kill Mario? Like not in like the way, but like
Could you kill
what would
the
it take to
idea?
yeah, could you kill the idea?
Mario the idea
Exactly.
versus Mario the man.
It's just two images of Chris Pratt, Josh.
Perchance.
Speaking of Mario, just everybody talking about how the Mario movie isn't out yet, and like there's no trailer.
The fact that there's no trailer on Mario Day is shocking. Hey.
It's shocking, but I also find it shocking that people who were doing nothing but complain about the movie are now going, "Where's the trailer?" It's like,
Oh yeah, I think
but
people want to be surprised in the same way that the Sonic movie surprised them. You know,
yeah, I guess.
like for all we know, it could be great.
Yeah, good point. Okay, so in terms of other gaming leaks, there's apparently going to be an Xbox event for May, which I guarantee you is just going to be, look, Halo Infinite Season 2. And like, maybe, what's that game that came out that's the bug game from Obsidian? Grounded, that's
Uh,
it.
yeah, Grounded.
Oh, dude, are you ready for digital only E3 again?
Yeah, it doesn't make any difference to me.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, oh no, it's ruined because it's all digital. I'm like, bet you weren't gonna go anyway, were you?
You're just upset because the Nintendo Direct isn't special anymore.
You just got really fucking muffled. But hey,
Look away.
you're still very muffled.
How about that?
Much better.
Yeah, it's also far away from the mic.
Well, don't do that. We're
Doesn't
streaming, Clark.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be fine.
But oh, I straight up couldn't hear you. If I can't hear you, the stream can't hear you.
Just turn your fucking volume up.
That's not how it works when you sound like you're in a fucking fishbowl.
Oh my god. There we go. Let's see. Bloodborne PS5.
You can hear him fine. Maybe my headphones are acting up.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. I wish you could unlock this as a hat.
Why isn't it?
Hmm.
Why does he look like he's made of like...
Hat.
What's that? No, he looks like he's made of like... What's that cream thing called? Not parfait. Everybody loves parfait.
Fuck is parfait?
Pavlova. That's what he looks like. He looks like a fucking pavlova. Like a cream cake. That's the texture he's been given. Also, have you not seen... Have you seen Shrek?
I know. I have. I just don't know what a parfait is.
It's like a fucking like pie or something. I don't know. Donkey says it.
I know Donkey says it, but I don't know what a parfait... What is the item that he is referring to is what my question.
I don't know. Funny because the arse said it.
That's the Britain flip dynamic right there. It's only funny because the ass said it.
Yeah, exactly. Now, here's the thing. I love the fact that there's interviews with Eddie Murphy, and he constantly talks about the fact that he wishes he could like have a legacy without people fucking bringing up Donkey.
I mean, buddy, don't complain. It's either out of the Haunted Mansion, okay?
Yeah.
Or Daddy Daycare, which, to be fair, is an okay movie, but I guess you didn't want anything to do with the sequel. You know what? That's fair.
What was to say with Daddy Day Camp, wasn't it?
Yeah. I stand by it. Daddy Daycare is a very good... I enjoy it.
That was like what gave way to like the pacifier and all that, though, wasn't it? Or was the pacifier prior?
It was around the same time during that kind of family friend.
Cappy just fucking did a fucking Michael Jackson. He went, yeah, come on.
All right.
Good.
If Michael Jackson survived past 2009, what movies do you start in?
Men in Black 3.
That's fair. Actually, you know, that's fair. Good answer. But I was hoping for some more inspired answers.
Oh, okay. Finding Neverland, the documentary that tried to prove that Michael Jackson was a pedophile. The shocked frog is very fucking...
Yeah, that's around about my reaction, truthfully.
Probably would have started it. He probably would have been the main character.
Oh man, you could have... For ascending.
He would have been Zod in Man of Steel. I will find him.
Oh, he would have been Superman. Remember the way Henry Cavill...
Man. That's ignorant.
Michael Jackson doing the scream at the end after he snaps Zod's neck.
Yeah.
edit the version, the scene with Henry Cavill to just go, "Ow!" when he fucking like screams. Oh god, we're awful people.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about a dead person in a dead franchise.
Yeah. Oh. That's fucking weird to me that like they looked at the current state of DC and went, nah man, Superman is too hard. It's like, you fucking did it okay the first time and it made lots of money.
Yeah, because back then in the 80s, campy movies were fine. Try and do it these days and everyone go, this is too campy.
I'm talking about Man of Steel.
Oh, I thought you meant the original ones. Whichever one
And the fact that Lois and Clark is doing very well.
I stand by it. Man of Steel is not a good movie.
It's not, but it made a lot of money, so it shows that people are willing to watch a Superman movie.
Twilight made a lot of money.
Yeah. And people really like it.
I guess some things people liked it at the time, but most people who were into it have kind of come to their sentences.
Sentences. Good job.
Senses.
Bloody what was I gonna say? rewatching some of the Twilight films because the Caravan of Garbage guys have been doing it, you realize how fucked some of the subtext is, and like you gotta
Oh
wonder
yeah.
like who it's written for because it has like these big themes of like abstinence and like very
I
pro-Christian
I was
like
rewatching,
sexual beliefs.
not rewatching. I watched the Mr. Sunday movies thing of it, right? And
Yeah, that's the Caravan of Garbage.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I watched the that review of all of them, but mainly the last one that they did.
Hey,
which
welcome to
is-
Odyssey, everybody.
Yeah, which is of part two, and I have seen that film twice. My mom took me to the theater to see it the first time because she's really into it and wanted company. So I was like, well, I mean, sure, I want to be a film student, so I better see this shit. And I saw it
Yeah,
again.
most
I
influential
think it was
film
like
at the time.
yeah, and that was another thing too. And I saw it last year as well, because my other half, who was in the chat, was also watching it on TV, and I kind of just sort of sat there and watched. I'm being honest with you, I must have gone into a fucking fugue state both times because I genuinely do not remember anything from that movie. And
All I remember
I will tell
is
you this: I have
the
never
fight
had that
scene.
experience with any movie. Also, the fact that the main bad guy is played by Michael Sheen.
Yeah, who's obviously having the time of his life.
Yeah.
I think I honestly can't remember a lot of those like teen movies after the fact now. Like I think about like I vaguely remember the Hunger Games trilogy's plot. I cannot tell you what happens in the middle of every Harry Potter movie. I can tell you what happens at the beginning and what happens at the end. But I can't tell you like what happens halfway through like fucking Order of the Phoenix or some shit like that. Goblet of Fire is a fucking like
Goblet of Fire is
Harry
the
gets put
exception
in
that proves the rule, in my opinion, because the entire movie is the Triwizard Tournament, and also
yeah,
the prom.
but even then, I can't remember like any specific scenes from it. I just remember there was a dragon, there was the fish, and there was the maze.
It's the year that all of the characters forgot to get a haircut, and it's also the one with the teenage angst where Ron's just like, "Oh, I bloody hate you!
That's
you're
right, yeah.
you're a menace, Harry
And
Potter."
it's also the one where
I don't know why
Dumbledore
I'm putting a
calmly
British
says-
accent on when I'm already British, but
Yeah, about to say you don't have to. But bloody, it's also the one where Dumbledore calmly says, "Harry, have you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?"
and I'm going to be completely honest with you, I think that suits it better.
Yeah, it does.
But that version of
Remember-
Dumbledore, which is definitely not the calm wizard, it is more of a,
He's definitely not like the books.
yeah. It's like, that's the thing, I don't mind the Harry Potter films deviating from the books for two reasons. One, it gets further away from J.K. Rowling's work. Two,
Are you using the separated Joy-Con for this?
I've got Pro Controller.
Oh, thank fuck.
And second off as well, movies shouldn't have to be one-to-one with books because they're completely different mediums. Doing one-to-one with a book is generally not a good idea.
But also trying to cram 3 movies worth of setup into one book is fucking stupid, Percy Jackson. I love
also
that film
Peter
franchise
Jackson.
because yeah, and also Peter Jackson, but like the Percy Jackson franchise, the first one tries so hard to do its own thing,
Wait, hold on,
and then
isn't
I
this,
guess
like,
because all the
locked? Yeah, it is.
yeah, you have to go beat up the dog, and then you can get all the other moons.
Also, I think they patched out a speedrunning tactic here, because I was replaying this about a week ago. And you know the one where you can use the T-Rex to bounce up the pad and then skip everything?
Yeah.
I tried to do that and I couldn't get it to work. I don't know if I was just doing it wrong, or if they've actually patched it out since.
It probably would be something they've patched. Rawr.
Let's see, let's destroy the thing.
There you go.
And oh no, last time it just didn't work for me. Also, I fucked up.
Yeah, wow.
Come on, you.
It's still weird that we haven't gotten anything with this sort of model quality on the Switch since this. Actually, no, I take that back. Luigi's Mansion.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Hey, that chain's not attached.
Yeah, attach your chain, you asshole. Shouts to the neighbor's dog.
Mm-hmm.
How do people use Street Pass?
I miss Street Pass, dude.
Yeah.
I love how the music has like a little bark on the beat now.
Oh yeah, it does. For a second, I thought you were struggling on that, and I was going to be very upset.
I was releasing the wrong button. I was holding Y to make him go faster, and I was letting go of that for some reason instead of the stick.
Fling that hat. There you go. Odyssey is definitely one of those games, though, where I have I go, the possibilities are endless. Just let go of the stick. There you go.
So I kept, yeah, I did the same thing again.
I keep going, the possibilities are endless, and then I just, like, do the same shit every time.
Dude, have you ever noticed that this game has the most useless fucking minimap ever? Look at this. It's actually telling me where the boss is.
Yeah. I like the fact that the enemies immediately cotton on to the fact that Mario can just possess shit now, and it's not weird. Also, why doesn't this boss come back, this character?
I mean, we haven't had, like, a game since.
No, I'm talking about in the game itself.
Oh,
like,
she does.
Does she?
At the end.
When?
Don't you fight her on the moon?
Maybe I actually, like, don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if you're bullshitting me. Sorry, that was a Ben Shapiro voice. I take that back. I'm sorry.
You should be. Jesus Christ.
Ugh, imagine being Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, imagine being fucking filthy rich with loads of followers.
Mm-hmm. Why are you talking about PewDiePie? Get it?
Me?
Get it?
Oh.
Bunch of followers with shit opinions?
I mean, most people with loads of followers have shit opinions, Locke. That's kind of how you get loads of followers.
Yeah. I think Sonic Unleashed is a very underrated game. Underrated, Josh.
I still haven't showed you that IGN review, have I?
Nope. You can watch it on stream.
No.
Why not? Why can't we do what every other streamer's doing and just do react videos, which everybody got mad about, but it's on Twitch now, so it's different and okay for some reason?
Well, main reason is because I can't be bothered to set it up. I'd have to actually add a new audio source and everything, and you know what? It's just not worth it.
Oh, yeah. Wait, do you have to add an audio source? I thought you could just use desktop audio.
Yeah, I've got a little split up, and
oops.
I'm using the plugin that splits all the audio up so that I can control them individually. Shout out to Jen for that one.
I've got that installed, but I didn't use it.
Very good.
See, this is what fucking sucks about Discord. The bitrate is absolute dog shit on Discord with the stream, and it's absolutely fine.
See, I had the opposite issue yesterday when you were share screening Miles Morales, because like both of them were like perfect quality.
I think it's just because I have higher upload speed, though.
On the flag holder.
Yeah. Everything has a little hat on it.
Yeah, even that glove has a little hat
if
on
they
it.
make it, if they make a hypothetical Odyssey 2, I kind of hope they don't do the hat thing and they just do a new gimmick. Because that's just more interesting. God, looking at the two streams right now, it looks like one's in HDR and 60 FPS, the other one's just like less than HDR, 30 FPS. It's fucking insane.
Stop saying HDR!
That's
HDR
true.
is crap!
HDR is pretty cool, I like it.
Most things don't take advantage of it.
That's why Xbox's stuff is really cool, where it does it automatically now. I gotta go like me, it's a captain's hat. I don't like you at all, Cappy. I'm doing this out of obligation.
Oh, my new hat.
Wow, shut the fuck up and stop talking. The old hat was better. This is just Navi.
Difference is this character is male-coded for some reason.
I get why.
People only find assistant characters annoying when they're female-coded. Have you ever noticed that?
I mean, you're not wrong. But then again, like, fucking Midna and what's the sword? Fi are like
Everyone finds Fi
simultaneously.
really annoying.
Yeah, but they also all want to do the dance with her, so
Yeah, so they're
it makes
objectifying her whilst also finding her annoying. Ah, cool.
yeah,
Great,
yeah,
great way to subvert my argument there, Lark.
exactly. Oh no, I'm just saying I'm thinking about it. I'm not arguing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
I'm gonna
But
I'm
the
gonna
fact
break
that
the balls real quick and say I want to fuck Cappy.
which hole do you put it in the top of the hat, or does he have does he have another?
Just one hole in a
How
hat, Lark.
does Cappy shit? These are the questions I must now ask.
Oh, you're awful.
Mario games bring out the best questions in me. Eh? Oh, okay. Are purple coins edible?
No,
Like, what are they made of?
purple.
This coin is made out of coin.
Oh, look up
Yo.
purple metals.
Okay, so can't be ifed. Wait,
You're
that
the
takes
guy.
I thought it said it took
You're the guy in
100.
the chair, okay? So you need to do.
Okay. Wow, you did it. You got
Yeah,
the
I did.
moon. Okay, how do you like the approach to this, where it's like moon for everything, or do you wish they just did like a full-on like go get the star game?
I like this because it's different. If they did another just go get the star game, then it would have been the same shit as before.
Mm-hmm. I don't see. Honestly, when I look at this and people say it's just like Mario 64, I kind of disagree.
It feels like an evolution of 60.
Yeah, I guess. I think like when people talk about like the freedom of those games, I think it's vastly over-exaggerated though. Like I know that you can technically do stuff out of water and like get a star in a way you're not supposed to, which like that's cool. But in terms of like overall mission structure, it's mostly the same as like Galaxy and in fact I think Galaxy and Sunshine are easily the most similar. Like
Ah, shit.
like it's weird to think that they consider Sunshine in the same vein as this. Because wasn't that one like fully restricted by?
No, you can do that out
Doing
of
it.
order too. Literally, the first mission, once you get into Windmill Hill or whatever the fuck it's, Bianco Hills, you can just run past and do Peter Piranha.
Oh, you can? Okay, never mind then. I've never seen anybody do that, so I was just like, oh, okay.
I think I told you about it during the LP, dude.
I probably did, but I don't remember shit. I remember the slow
Yep.
bit.
You remember one of the bits? Got it.
Yeah.
I love Mario's movement in this game.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's easily one of the best parts. And a boop.
A boo?
So like, yeah, I was just giving some sound effects to your gameplay, you know, just enhancing it a little bit.
Well, considering how far away you are, mate, that's not a very good idea.
Oh yeah. Remember this? No, it wasn't this star. There was a star like this though, where you had to use a bullet bill, and it always ran out just before I could get to the moon. So
Yeah.
fucking annoying. Okay, so there's a question I was about to ask about this game. Oh yeah, like it's weird looking at this, and like how well put together it is, and like the resolution's really good, the textures are really good, and it was like this new era for Nintendo, and like HD game development's finally underway, and then like every year after is kind of just looks like a fucking Wii game in HD
Yep.
or a PS4 game they smeared with grease.
Well, most of them are PS4 games smeared with grease.
Yeah. Like that's always been weird to me about these fucking like about this console. Also, I do like the fact that the music goes 8-bit.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about those sections, purple coins make, is it sounds
What do they
really
make?
cheap. It's just like it's like a coin collecting noise. It sounds like something from a mobile game, you know.
Oh god. Next time we find some, you'll have to point it out to me.
Yeah.
Bah.
I think there's some coming up on the tower in a minute.
The date underneath every moon is kind of charming.
Yeah. It's like part of your journey and logs it.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think this game should have gotten DLC?
Yes.
Or
100%.
would you have rathered a full sequel by now?
Well, I reckon there's not going to be a sequel. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong. I'm
I
very
don't
much
think there's going to be a sequel. I think that 3D World is they think is going to
Bowser's
tide
Fury
people over.
is the sequel, as far as Nintendo.
Yeah. Because it took what few ideas.
Right,
Oh, here you
here we
go, purple coins. Oh yeah, that's pretty generic. It took whatever like ideas I think they did have for bits of the open world in an Odyssey 2 and just slammed them all together with some cat power-ups. That probably would have been the gimmick for the world, is that it's using the power-ups from like the classic games or something.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, this game's visual style reminds me a lot of 3D World.
I mean, yeah.
Much to some people's chagrin, is that the word?
Yeah.
Just the way that Mario looks, like that shorter, stubbier Mario look. It's like straight out of like 3D World and Land.
To be honest though, like how emotive is in this game though is a complete like departure.
Oh yeah. I think the only time he was ever that emotive was like the first cutscene in Galaxy.
And
It's
if I
just
when I pause the game, like you'll see him. Like the faces that you pull.
Ooh, yeesh.
Ah!
That's very...
Ah!
That's very Sonic with the stretching.
Ah!
Now imagine that Chris Pratt. That's Chris Pratt's voice. You just, what? But with Chris Pratt. Be great.
Really into saving the game, dude. He's just like, ah!
Ah! He realizes that's the end of his fucking existence.
Ah, don't press that.
Don't push that button. Oh, okay. So this bit I remember being a bit of a pain when I did it the first time, merely because of the fact that I was playing this on a very dimly lit Switch in a very bright room.
Yeah, I think I figured out your problem, pal.
Yeah, I remember, like, I honestly, my first playthrough of this and Sonic Forces blend together so much because I got them the exact same way, which was just at school, because my school was right across the road from the local, like, I guess, shopping mall for all the Americans out there. There was an EB Games in there, and I just went there during lunch and picked up the game and went, sweet, and I just sat down for the rest of the day and played fucking Mario instead of, like, doing anything in my study period.
I mean, the last part of 2017 was stacked for, like, a pretty good platform.
I think 2017 in general was just stacked for games. Like,
I mean, like, just the last part
was
in
the year
general.
of revivals.
Like, we had this game, we had Hat in Time came out just before this, which I played through, and I was like, man, this is like the best platformer I've played in years. Then Odyssey came out, and I was like, wow, this is the best platformer I've played since Hat in Time. So that's a thing.
Yeah, and then Sonic Forces
And then
and
Sonic
Mania
Forces
came out that
and
year.
Mania came out like around the same time.
Cuphead was that year as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you'd really call that a platformer rather than boss fight simulator, but
I mean, might as well be a platform.
yeah. What else came out? I think Mighty Number 9 was that year as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably. No, I think that might have been 16.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It was 2016. These invisible platforms always, like, throw me off. Don't like them. Not at all. Don't like it. Not at all. There's a Jet Set Radio reference from
I was
the
gonna
stream.
say, was it a motherfucking Jet Set Radio reference?
Yeah. Speaking of motherfucking references, the JoJo game's getting remastered. Can we talk about that state of play? Sorry, I'm yawning.
Like,
Can we talk about that state of play?
I didn't watch it. I just saw the footnotes afterwards. I just looked at it and went,
Yeah.
wow, that kind of sucks. And then everyone on Twitter
Yeah.
was like, yeah, no, it was really good. And I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
the only things that I could see people getting like really excited for was like the turtles
The
Seeing,
Turtles thing was
JoJo,
really cool.
That's it. Hmm.
And there was another trailer for Ghostwire, which I'm interested in merely because it looks fucking great. Well, Jen, you tried. We haven't got any of the extensions installed on this channel, eh?
No, whoops.
Which extension
Your
is that
Honor, I
from?
was in a funk that whole week.
Jen's converted to Twitch terminology.
Oh no. Come back.
17. See, future historians, like, if they looked at that those 4 messages there that you just said, they wouldn't have a fucking clue what you were talking about.
Yeah. Okay, so hear me out, right? Would you, for like $10,000 for an entire month...
Would
you're
you
only
take
allowed
a
to
shit
speak-
for $1 billion?
No, because this is like $10,000. So this is like a lot of money, but it's not like a lot of money for you. Be like, yeah, dumbass, I'd do it. So for like 2 months, you can only talk in like Twitch TV terminology, and it's like something where like you if you at any point break the streak, you lose the $10,000. But
No,
like,
I wouldn't.
Would you attempt it?
I wouldn't be able to. Like, legitimately, I would lose my job if I did that.
Feels dank, man.
And for 10,000, that's like, you know, half a year's worth of my fucking income, I think, ish. Like, no, that's not worth it at all. For a lot, I'd have to be offered enough to at least cover me for like a year comfortably before I was
Just have
like.
to explain to your boss. Look, all right, there's a bit, and if I continue doing the bit for 2 months, I can get my.
Well, yeah, but then I've broken it. At that point, I've broken it, so I failed.
Yeah, you'd have to write it out as like, feels bad, man.
Well, that's the other question as well. If I there you go, one of them's worked. If I were to like write it out as well, does that count too? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, does it count in writing or is it only in speech?
I think you'd have to do it in speech. Actually, no, for writing, you can only draw the emotes.
Well, there you go. I would lose my job entirely, 'cause at that point, it's over.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe your boss would applaud you for being, like, hip with the youth.
I highly doubt it. Oh my...
They'd sit there and be like, "You'll see, Mr. Josh, your infinite use of TTV emotes has gotten our youth engagement up by 30%.
I can guarantee you half of my management would not even know what...
Yeah. That's great. Even better, you could sell them the fact. It's like selling them snake oil. You could just sit there and be like, "Yeah, man, this is a total real thing." Like, and like, I'm hit with the youth, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so quick
I mean,
thing.
the way you'd have to say it is poggers, creepers, and like, you know, all that shit. But you know, they'd get it. Also, ooh.
I mean, would I be able to, in theory, like, just to change it around, like, you know, no, I'll just offer you the same conundrum.
I've altered the deal.
For the same amount of money, would you do it for same amount of time, but you have to incorporate the Twitch emotes into every sentence that you say?
Okay, so it's not I have to only say those words. It's every sentence has to say like, "That was totally poggers."
Yeah.
And like,
But you have to incorporate it.
The one who gallops across the land.
I know you said last night, you were like, hey, don't go for all of the moons and stuff. I'm going to go for the world peak thing, but that's it.
That's like 500 moons, isn't it?
No, it's based on the actual stuff that you do in each one. So after this, I'll have to come back and then beat the boss. That's...
Oh, it's the like fix everyone's problems ending.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. As long as there's not like 70 fucking moons, then yeah. Also, oh my god, the Tina thing, Jesus Christ. Let's see if my emotes still work.
I'm sure they will, because they're general Twitch ones.
Yeah, I'm not sure if my account's been like restricted at this point. Hey, it hasn't. Awesome.
That's the thing. We'll probably have to have like your little egg dude, as one of the emotes on this channel.
I mean, yeah, we're only what? How many followers away from it?
8.
7 followers away from oh no, yeah, wait, I thought we were on 43, not 42.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yes, we're only 7 followers away from affiliate. That's pretty cool.
And so if you are watching this right now, feel free to follow to help us reach our goal.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I got affiliate within like
That would be
2 months of
totally
streaming. That was
poggers.
fucking surreal. It would be totally poggers, champs. Keck. See that, Josh? We're getting hip into the youth. And as someone who's training to be a teacher, I desperately need to know what the youth are interested in.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. That'd be fucking awful. Like, I'm just a teacher doing like a Fortnite dance. I'm like, I'm just being like, look, kids, I'm doing it. I'm having a go. But I feel like that's
Dude,
that's
because
totally,
you know like some element of like game design. What you do is you just like make a Fortnite model version of yourself, which is easy because you look like Jonesy anyway.
It's Jonesy but more depressed.
Yeah, you just rig that up and then do like your virtual seminars on Zoom, like with a like face rig or some shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that'd be great. Just like, hey kids, it's me, Jonesy from Fortnite, and I'm here to tell you that Mr. Lachlan is very good.
Be even funnier if like it was one of those really bad like rig jobs as well. So like anytime you did any more movement than just moving, it just out. Have you seen that that Connect demo that they do, which is you ever wonder what the back of an avatar's head looks like? Well, feet looks like. Well, bam, there it is, and it just freaks the fuck out across the screen.
Jesus Christ!
I
think what I would do is I would like you know those teachers that are like will present you with a problem, be like, how would you solve it? I would literally do the kiln bit from Auntie Donna, and then just have the solution be just put a lock on the kiln. And just hope someone figures that out. What is Mr. Broden's course of action here?
Alright, kids, you're in the top 10. You're in the top 10 in Fortnite. You want to get that sweet, sweet battle royale victory, yeah?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
You bet I do, Mr. Josh. What I would do is I would 360.
Oh shit! The Victorian kids are back again.
Hello, it's me. I'm the Victorian kid from the Spider-Man stream. I'm Tom Holland. Put emphasis on the M.
Who is in both Spider-Man and in Fortnite. Wow.
Yeah. He's in Fortnite twice within the span of like 3 months. That's fucked.
Yeah. Even his girlfriend's in it now.
Yeah. His girlfriend, like,
those two could play Fortnite together and actually play as themselves. How does that feel?
That's fucking weird, dude. Oh, look at that. Very smart. Not wearing a hat that can be jumped on. Very, very smart.
Yeah.
This fucking character has all the enthusiasm of Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Which means that it's great. I just can't get into it. Also, I didn't know you could hit it with those. I always just wait.
Yeah.
What's the way I do it? I think she just like.
Ever noticed, by the way?
At certain points.
Here, she just starts fucking marking a pentagram out of fire while laughing maniacally. Nintendo,
oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
I think it's to be like a star.
Yeah, I know, it's because the other one is like a pentagon, and then this one's a star, so it's like it's inverting it or whatever. But it's still, she's drawing a pentagram out of fire while laughing.
She's just fucking like, I'm here to fucking fuck shit up. Look at that.
Oh, I get it, Nintendo. When you have these characters do it, it's funny and charming. When I do it to your officers,
fuck off.
Please no, I would never do that. But anyway, that's not.
I just used Menulog today to get myself McDonald's.
Okay.
And
I don't know what Menulog is, but sure.
Okay, it's Uber Eats for people who were too lazy to use Uber Eats. And after I placed my order, which I thought was suspiciously expensive because I couldn't use my Uber Eats app, they've just sent me a code for $5 off that I could use. I could have used today. Fucking hate it here.
What did you order from McDonald's?
I got a quarter pounder, 6 nuggets, and a sundae.
But it's fucking Thursday. Well, it's Friday now.
It is Friday. And it's a great day. It's Murray Day.
Marie Day. Oh, I know, that's March 13th.
Murray! Oh god. Persona 4.
I remember when like Splatoon fans were like, "We'll try and make March 13th Marie Day," like after the Squid Sister. It happened one year and nobody fucking bothered since.
That's always the way. Splatoon is very weird to me because everyone gets really into it for like a year because this is a great game, and then nobody fucking plays it after that point.
It's almost like Nintendo not supporting the game properly. You know,
Yeah.
past a year will have that effect.
Also, yo, I just checked we're the 10th most viewed Mario Odyssey stream at the moment. Fuck yeah.
Whoa! Are there only 10 streams going on right now?
No, there's like a couple.
A couple? So there's only 2 of
Yes.
them, and we're somehow 10th? How the fuck does that work?
There's like 24 of them.
Oh, okay, so we're in
Look
the
at
top 50%. Whoa.
Wow. And as soon as I said that, we've just dropped down.
Yeah. It's almost like you should be talking about viewership during a stream, Lark.
I was just trying to get some hype going.
Nobody's hyped for this shit.
I'm just manufacturing hype, Josh.
Is that what you'll do when you're a teacher as well? You'll manufacture hype?
Yeah, sure, why not? It works for people on Twitter.
Difference is you won't be on Twitter.
Oh, yeah. I wonder, right? Like, could you host an entire class on Twitter feasibly? Just jump out of the Goomba, for fuck's sake.
Alright, you ready for this?
I'm so hoping you miss.
But that does leave one problem.
You can't get the Goomba up top there.
That too, yeah. But it's fine.
You fucked it.
Very satisfying.
Yeah. Okay, so here's something I've always wondered about Odyssey's locations. Like, are these like alternate dimensions, or is this actually like under the ground?
I think it's actually under the ground.
That's wild. Just shows you didn't need. It shows that the fucking Mushroom Kingdom is just a weirder place than space.
Correct.
If anything, half of the Mushroom Kingdom being uprooted and going to space caused more problems.
Fucking monarchy.
Yeah. Also, so like in universe, right? This would be the equivalent of Mario going through like 8 new Super Mario Brothers games or something like that, because each kingdom's its own place, and Mario's going through the Mushroom Kingdom every time.
Yeah, but because it's not his own place, running through as quickly as possible.
Oh, okay. You ever think about how this game is really similar to Sonic Unleashed?
Shut up, stop talking, please desist.
You know, they both can barely run on the hardware they were originally made for.
I won't say that about this game. This game
No,
runs
this
really
game
well.
actually runs really well. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Honestly, though,
Odyssey,
Super
though?
Mario on the PS4, I would love it.
It's a
Just gonna
me.
say. Super Mario on the PlayStation 4.
Even Mario can't get on the PS5 exclusively. For sake.
Nah. Dude, he's got Sonic rings. This is just assets from Sonic Lost World. Of the Nintendo Wii U.
PC.
Do you think this and Breath of the Wild would have done as well if they were on Wii U?
Well, newsflash for you on Breath of the Wild.
Or no, like, I mean, like, as the sole fucking console.
No, they wouldn't have, because the system didn't sell well.
Yeah, because, like, I always think about that, like, could the Wii U have been saved? And I'm
You
like,
seem to forget that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is like the best-selling fucking Switch game now.
yeah. You could pick up that hand, couldn't you?
I could. That's what I meant to do.
Because, like, I know
Wow.
8 Deluxe is, like, the best-selling, game on Switch or whatever, but, like, yeah, I think it was also the best-selling on Wii U. But I think what helped bring the Switch into, like, the...
Wasn't the best
modern
selling game
area
on
was-
Wii U fucking Smash?
It might be, actually. Let me Google that. 'Cause now you've got me concerned. Best-selling
Oh, that's dumb.
Wii U game. What is the best-selling Wii U game? Wii Sports.
Wii U?
Yeah. I'm like, thanks, Google. Yeah, it's Mario Kart 8.
Hmm.
Smash Brothers is 4th.
What's like 2 and 3?
It's Mario Kart 8, 3D World, U, sorry, Mario Brothers U, and then Smash for Wii U. Nintendo Land is number 5, but like that was a packing title.
Was it?
Yep.
Well, for me, Mario Kart 8 was my packing title.
For me, Skylander Swap Force was my pack-in title, but still. I traded that shit in, like, as I bought the console. I'm like, great, $3, thanks.
I know Jen has the Wind Waker special, which has, like, the actual decals on.
Actually, no, that's not the Wii U I ended up buying. I ended up getting the Mario Kart one. I wanted to trade in the Skylanders one, because that was the cheaper offer at the time. Dude, Yoshi's Woolly World sold surprisingly well.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Most people know who
It's
Yoshi
only
is.
1.56 million. Breath of the Wild sold 1.7 million on the console. Hyrule Warriors and Pokken Tournament.
I don't understand how Breath of the Wild was like. You know, even I sat there and went, "Oh, I'll buy a Switch for this." No, I already had a Wii.
Yeah, same.
I legitimately have no idea how Nintendo managed to get me to do that.
I think it was because one, new Nintendo hardware, and two, just the oh my gosh, it's on a handheld.
That's the thing. I could have played the Wii U one handheld with the tablet.
Yeah, you could have, but it wouldn't be the same. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you like the appeal of taking the Switch into like a train or something like that, I think was the main appeal of the system.
Yeah,
Like the
it would have
longest
been
one.
for me at least if I wasn't too scared to take it with me to work. I thought someone would have
Yeah.
stolen it out of my fucking bag.
Same. That's what I always thought about work.
So
did bring
I
my
never
3DS to
took
work.
it with me anyway.
That's the problem with like if like a 3DS. I always felt confident bringing places because who the fuck wants to rob you for a 3DS? But
Yeah,
a
those things
Switch
go
is
for like
like
$80.
actually a Switch is like something that's actually like worthwhile.
Shout out to the time I got my new 3DS from work because they had it in the clearance bin at the bottom for like $40, I think it was.
Jesus Christ.
Brand new, and I
Lucky.
was just like, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna put this up on clearance," and I was like, "Oh, can I have it?" And I also used my fucking discount on it as well, so I got an extra like 10% off. So I only paid like $36.
So that was my plan with the PS5 because I originally went, oh, that won't be that hard to find, and I'll just get it from Big W, which is like the second half of my like the corporation I work for. They have like 2 stores. Like, oh, I'll just get 10% off my PS5. It'll be fine. Went, nope. I had to get it through my phone plan. Yay me.
We got very lucky when it managed to snag the pre-order the moment it went time round.
Yeah.
All right, which one
I'm
we
jealous.
going to? Lake or Wooded?
Go Wooded Kingdom. I fucking hate the Lake Kingdom.
All right.
Like the Lake Kingdom is such a boring area because like they just do it better later on.
Skip. Kind of.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't care about the plot?
Shockingly, no, because I've already played this game. Alright, I'm gonna open up my mini fridge real quick and grab myself a cold one.
Okay.
The last cold one.
Oh no. What the fuck?
There we go. A cold one has been procured.
I was
Hope
looking
you
at
all enjoyed that crack.
Thank you. I just browsed Twitter and someone was like, "Oh yeah, like it looks like they were making a comic," and they were talking about this will not feature any segs, like SEGS, and I'm like, "That's a funny word. I wonder what that means." And then my brain went, "It's sex, dumbass." I'm like, "Oh,
Fucking idiot.
I'll just buy a moon, dude."
Why would I buy a cheap, lousy moon? Who needs those? Am I right?
Do it. You know what I really would like?
Pizza.
Yeah, but also my 3DS capture card to show up.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We're heading on to month 3 now of me waiting for this order to show up. I'll be getting an update on my order hopefully on Saturday though, so that's something. I don't care for the Batman. It insists upon itself.
It insists upon itself, Lois.
Hmm. I like people are now making sure who they're arguing with about the Batman on Twitter because they're afraid it might be Robert Pattinson.
That's fucking hilarious. I bet you he's not even on like Twitter or anything. He's just saying
It's just
that.
scaring people.
Yeah. So you better watch out. Better not
I
cry.
hate the motion control stuff in this. How it just outright makes some of the stuff better. Not a fan of that. But this song's great.
It's great, but it feels low quality. I know that's like the style that they're going for and all, but like.
Also, look, it's Planet Wisp.
Is everything Sonic to you?
Yes.
Okay. Leave that poison to me. Okay, where's it go?
I don't know.
Back on my head? Not a good idea. Yeah, I could just do this.
Yeah, you could.
The motion controls. Chevis picture of motion controls to scale lock.
I'd be terrified if, like, Shigeru Miyamoto entered my house, handed me a Wii remote, and we would like to play. Like,
Dude.
that'd be terrifying.
If you're that scared of motion control, does that mean if somebody tried to speak sign language to you, you'd immediately have like a panic attack?
Yeah. You know those, like, the weird 3DS commercials where it goes boom, like, right at the beginning?
Yeah.
It would zoom in on my brain, and you would just hear that noise, and then I would pass out.
Okay.
Could have just left him in the fucking plant, dude.
Oh yeah, couldn't I? That would be very funny to leave my only fucking like big like tool in a flower.
Yeah. Dude, just beat the game without him. You'll be fine. I don't think possession is actually required to beat the game at all.
It totally is. Considering how do you
Except for like your scripted ones.
I think it
like
is.
your general, getting the general moon count.
I think it is at the very beginning as well with the frog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, with barring your scripted ones.
That one's not scripted. You actually have to go out of your way to do that one.
I guess, yeah. But it doesn't cap you going.
I'm making the caveat of, oh yeah, you know, they're all mandatory except the ones that aren't. It's like, now you're just, you know, clutching at fucking
I don't know. Yeah, I'm clutching at my pearls because I'm Martha Wayne.
Hey, Flip, I'm not so... You're funny. You're the funniest thing in the whole wide world. Hey,
Damn it. Hi, Ryan.
Britain chips. That's better.
Britain chips.
That's
Yeah,
better.
there we go. That's a much better pun. Thank you. I'd
Thanks
rather not be compared to JonTron.
Thanks for upping your game. Drums.
Shut up. You know what we should have done? We should have done Pokemon and only used Marill for Marill Day. Fuck.
Shit.
Let's start that on Twitter. Just be like, Happy Marill Day, and see how many people I can con into thinking it's Marill Day.
Probably not many because you don't have any followers.
Oh, yeah.
How many times do I have to remind you? You don't have clout, Lachlan.
Fuck!
Oh. Forgot about
You
that.
could do that?
Yeah.
Why would you ever want to do that?
I don't know, but you can.
Now, who did it better, Planet Wisp or this game?
Shut up! Stop talking about Sonic Colors. I'm tired of seeing
talking about. God.
Wrote the Sky Garden. Wait, you mean like the GBA thing?
Yeah. I'm surprised that the Mario Kart Tour track doesn't just do that. Like, do this as a reference.
They are very
That would've been
aesthetically
really cool.
different.
I know, but like you could just like redesign it with this in mind. It was a fucking GBA track. Can't you, I say you could do the ground pound thing, but you managed to do it anyway. Fuck you, I guess. Oh, the fucking... Gotta get on top of it, dude. You gotta get on top of the walnut. Oh, you fucked it. You fucked the speedrun strat. Just do the ground pound jump.
No.
Oh, come on.
The nut at dead end.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Nut.
Ah!
I was really hoping that would knock you off the side. Like, you would just immediately be punished for your fucking hubris.
Trust me, I'm already being punished for my hubris by being friends with you.
Yeah, like Icarus, you were flown too close to the sun. The sun in this case
I want
being...
friends that are from all over the world. Also me. Oh no, wait. Now we've got a Let's Play channel.
Oh boy. I'll go quick. I'll be back in just a second. I gotta go check on my mum.
What does a fat guy and a rich Brit have in common? They've got lots of pounds. Hey, I'm the first one. I have a lot of pounds. Or stones. That's weight measurements in the UK, huh? Right. Now that Locke has abandoned me. Scale its tower and get the boss of it. Okay. Realize these so be coin. And I probably realized it at one point, but it's not one of those remembered. Committed to memory, I should say. Not planted it. Right? And this is it's the fat one. Are we dealing with the fat one now? The blue one. That's a yes. To be fair, it's either Goofy at the back or this dude. And I know Goofy's the Lake King. What do Brits think of European driving? Is the pun gonna be it's alright? Yeah, I knew it. Wait, if I leave this guy alone, does he also draw a fucking... Okay, not quite. It's just a triangle. It's missing 2 entire vertices. Actually, no, vertices is just 3D objects. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to make that. Oh, we did it. I blinked away and he dead. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of thing happens. Wait, are the moon colors corresponding to the brutal colors? Because the green moons are on the one where you thought the green guy was. No. Yeah, no? No, I'm wrong. Don't worry. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just being...
Oh, what'd you do?
I was saying that I thought the moon colors like corresponded to the colors of the that you fought here, but then I was like, oh wait, no, the first area where you fight the green guy is that's yellow moons.
I feel like the moon colors do correspond to something though.
Rick and Morty.
What? Oh right, yeah. That is the Rick and Morty jacket. You are right.
And the hair as well. It changes it to spiky hair.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, it's the Rick and Morty outfit.
Rick, Rick, Rick,
Rick
Rick,
and Mario. Rick and Mario.
Rick and Mario, Rick and Mario. I wonder. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong account.
Oh no. Ow. That went well. Mario not knowing what these plants do and just eating shit immediately in the driveway.
Yeah. You fell over. Josh? You fell over?
Ahana, right, we're meant to bring one of those things.
You start with the ground pound jump, then we'll jump. That's what usually works for me.
I need to do a pretty... Wait, no, there's a...
Oh no, the solution.
Son of a bitch.
Good job.
That would have been so slick. Instead, I end up with wall on my face.
God.
Oh, it's sake. Okay. Just 3 coins, Josh.
Alright. Just get the 3 coins. It's not hard. You can't use tweens
Okay.
in Flash. That's just bounce off the hat, for the love of God.
I'm trying to, actually.
Yeah, in your hop. There we go. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Let's go.
Gimme.
Shimmy.
Good word. Gimme.
Yeah. I'm just a whole bunch of words.
Like.
Jimmy. Lemmy.
And...
Fucking panic attack immediately over words that rhyme with shimmy.
Come on, man, I'm writing a song here. I need to know what rhymes with shimmy. In what context
Fuck
in a
off,
song?
Kanye.
In what context in a song do you have the word shimmy?
That's the little Timmy shimmy. Oh,
Hey, oh, Timmy, you found one.
I think I said that one already.
No, you did. You said Lemmy.
Oh, I know. I also said Timmy and Jimmy. Power hour. I hated that.
Stimmy, short for stimulus check.
There's an awful fucking number of jokes I can make about the American welfare system.
Yeah, you don't have to, though, because it's already a joke.
Yeah, he gets it. Macabre paratrooper. I thought you were just gonna walk off the side and end it all there for a second.
No, that's off stream.
Ah.
Wouldn't want the channel to get
Josh,
banned.
We can't edit that out, Josh. I can milk this.
I'll put this up on Twitter real quick. Don't.
That's the clip we used to promote.
Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't.
Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Seinfeld.
What's this like? Fucking coin.
So, hear me out, right?
Uh-oh.
What is your like
I said
sitcom
no.
of choice from like the 90s? Like if you had to watch like one.
I'm be honest with you, I don't really... Actually, no, okay, I tell a lie. I think Red Dwarf was the 80s, so unfortunately that one found.
I think you're right. I think it was the 80s. My mum remembers it.
Yeah. Red Dwarf was great. Like, most good British sitcoms, unfortunately, fall outside the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, either before
Meanwhile,
or
like
after.
every good American one came out in the 90s.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who like black and white TV absolutely disagree.
Well, come join the stream, people who like black and white television, and you can argue with me about it live.
We'll even accommodate for you by turning the stream black and white.
God. I think there's a photo mode filter for that in this game. Do you remember, okay, were you in on like the early iPod Touch iPhone era?
I was too poor
Because I
to
remember
afford anything like that.
I got like a second-hand one for like $100 back in like 2014. I want to say that was like my first ever phone.
I got a
Also, first ever like,
knockoff.
smart device.
I got like a knockoff MP3 player, essentially. That was my equivalent.
I got a little shitty MP3 player while my sister got a iPod Nano. That was always fun. It's so fucking wild though, going back to devices like that and looking at the cameras and what we used to think was fucking acceptable.
Yeah, because you look at it, it's like, wow, like it's a little camera in your pocket. Like it's the size of like it's a little thing. And then you look at it now and it's like a total of like 1 megapixel.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, that blob of colors is me. Holy shit!
Wow, you can
What
almost
definition?
you can almost make out my face on it.
Dude, that's something as well that you don't see anymore. Disposable cameras.
No, we do.
Nice.
They're just called iPhones. Get it? Because of planned obsolescence.
Yay! Hate it here.
You have an Android. What the fuck do you care?
Fucking my dad and sister refuse to migrate.
Okay, why is that? That's not your problem. It's theirs.
Yeah, it kind of is when I'm helping contribute to the bill.
Okay. Like,
That is fucking hilarious.
You
Though,
don't have
that
to use it,
my
though,
sister
do
was
you?
Paying, my sister, no, I don't. But my sister was paying like $45 a month for like an iPhone like 8 back when they weren't even like new. I think like the 11 was out by that point. Meanwhile, I'm paying $30 a month for an S22 Ultra now.
I
That's
really,
fucking insane,
I know I've discussed this with you. I really want that new Z Fold. Z Fold 3, sorry. Like that thing looks like a really good piece of kit.
It's a nice looking phone.
I'm currently using an S10e. It's already a good phone. Don't get me wrong. Just having that extra screen.
Yeah, the
real
S10e
estate
is a very nice phone.
sounds like a great idea.
I fucking hate the fact that I get so sentimental about my belongings, because when I traded in my S10e, I was very fucking opposed to it. I'm like, I don't want to do that.
I mean, that's one of
in?
the things. Like, if you come from a household that was somewhat low income, like you usually end up appreciating like all of your belongings more, because you know that it's not easy. Just drop them. That's where I was from, because like when I was a little...
I don't think I was that. Like I'll say it. I was pretty well off as a kid, so I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Ooh, my gosh." I think for me, it's just the fact that I am very sentimental towards my belongings. Like personally, like I've had I think like yeah, I still own like my first smartphone, like my old like Android Xperia Play something or other.
You had an Xperia Play? Was that
Something like that? I don't know.
Did it have the PlayStation stuff on it?
Oh no,
It wasn't an Xperia
No.
Play.
it was some like, X thing. It was something X.
It was probably just the original Xperia.
Yeah.
My first one was a Sony Ericsson. I think it was like a K630i, I think was the model. And it was like this really small, like,
Actually, I tell a lie.
Oh.
My first smartphone, if you can even call it that, was like some old LG thing that my mum and dad had that came with like a stylus.
Oh, if we're talking smartphones, sorry, then yeah, no, my first one was like this. Yeah, mine was like a really crap like Samsung one that I got like for like, really dirt cheap. Oh God!
Why did you jump?
Because I needed to get on it.
Okay, but that makes sense. I think though, like there's just something about like I think it's because I have shit like Minecraft worlds and Pokemon saves and all that on those that I'm just like, no, I can't get rid of it. Like my original iPod Touch has my first ever like well done Minecraft world on it, where like I actually like played the game for a considerable amount of time. You could have gotten up there with the Goomba. You see, you're fine.
I mean, the Goombas are never the problem. Anyway, my phone, like the phones I've had in like since I was a kid, my parents gave me a really small old the indestructible Nokia phone that everyone talks about.
Yep.
I had that as like basically just a way to play Snake when I. After
yeah,
that,
I had one of those. I got my dad's like old Nokia to like
Yeah.
play Snake and like a Stack'em game on.
Yeah. And then after that, I had the Sony Ericsson K series. Then after that, I had a Sony Ericsson W series that was Walkman as well, but unfortunately, it didn't have a headphone jack. You had to use this really awful proprietary, like, connector that was also like the charging port. And
Oh, let
this,
me
by the way,
guess. It
this
was
was
like
back in
that.
like 2008. It was like
It was like the one that was on the PSP, where it was like you had the headphone jack and then the plug that was next to like the headphone jack plug.
it was essentially like two prongs with like a little connector in the middle.
Oh, that one, yeah. And then you had to like squeeze the sides to like unhook it properly.
Yeah. Just so you know, I was never on a phone plan at this time. I wasn't allowed that shit yet because back then that was
Yeah, we had to go
considered.
prepaid for everything.
Oh no, not even that. I wasn't like they were straight up just not connected. They were just devices for the sake of playing games and listening to music on. As far as my parents were texting the wrong people.
I had a $2 prepaid plan because it was just used for telling my parents that I had gotten off the bus while they were at work.
Yeah, well, that's like once I hit end of high school, start of college, I got a pay-as-you-go, like really shitty like smartphone, like a Samsung. It was like their really awful budget brand kind of crap. And then after that, I got one that was an actual Android device that actually had the Play Store on it, which was a Huawei, I think it was the brand. I can't remember what the model was, but it had like these ridges in the back that hurt your hand much. And then after that, I got the Xperia Play as soon as I got to uni, and I had that one for a hot minute until I got my first ever actual phone plan, which was the Galaxy S7 in 17.
That is probably because
And
like, I
then
had
the
a
S10e now.
I think I had a phone plan with my because like before I was just using like a crude 4G, and like a prepaid phone plan that gave me like I think it was like 5 hours of like talk and text, and then like the 4G would just be like if my parents had leftover 4G, I would get it in the next month.
I think at that point it would have been 3G, but yes.
No, it was 4G because I was using that up until 2016.
I thought 3G was like the big thing at that point.
3G was like the default, but you could get 4G.
Right, you gotta remember, I'm kind of a boomer when it comes to phones. Unfortunately,
4G was
I
the
joined
fourth generation
Hopper.
of cellular broadband technology. Came out, or let me see, yeah, about 2009, dude.
Oh shit, okay.
At least that's when it was invented.
Yeah, but I would
see,
imagine it would have been popularized.
In terms of implementation, let's see here, 2010.
Yeah, alright, never mind. Wrong.
But yeah, I remember that was like the big thing, and I remember getting a plan for the first time because I had the iPhone 4 up until mid 2016, where everybody else who had like iPhone, what was like the big phone in 2016? Let me look. 2016 iPhone. Because I knew tons of people that had like massive phones from back then. Yeah, the iPhone 7 and all that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the best phone ever. And I refused to upgrade from iOS 5, I think it was, the one that before the current style of OS.
Like, I'm pretty with it when it comes to technology for the most part. But if you put any Apple device in front of me at any moment, I will immediately age 40.
Yeah.
I'll just say, I'll say it like this goes to anything. Like I had to use Macs and stuff for when I was at uni and college and whatnot for editing. I tell you, like as soon as that shit was put in front of me, I switched off. Like same with iPhones, iPads, that kind of shit. Like if I have to use any of those kind of devices, I will turn into a and fucking rue the day Steve Jobs decided that he, fucking
yeah.
Whoa. Are you
Yeah,
alive?
I think,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm alive.
All I heard was, and then you just fucking cut out.
Oh. Oh well. Ugh.
Okay, isn't this the villain
yeah,
from the Jimmy Neutron movie?
Probably. By the way, are you in the chat with your regular account?
No, I'm logged in on BrittonFlip.
Ah, okay. There we go. Oh god, that sound effect, that's in P4.
Yeah. Yeah, like anytime somebody tries to tell me, oh yeah, Apple devices are like industry standard for anything creative, like I immediately just go, I do not care. I will make it not the case, okay?
Yeah. I don't understand why they are either. Like, they're not even like top performing machines. Like
I
it's
think
cheaper and more
they've
efficient
somehow
than old Windows
tricked
machines.
everybody into thinking that they are like
I think it's because the
best thing.
layman wants a computer that's built like for them, and they don't want to have to care. And so, in terms of pre-built, they're probably like the best choice to go with.
Honest with you, I think a good Windows machine is like 100 times better than your
Wait,
best
that's because
Apple.
there's multi applicability with Windows, and it's not a well, I guess it is a closed ecosystem, but it's a lot more open than Apple OS.
Yeah. I will say this: I'm glad that Adobe doesn't fucking limit their products to only one operating system, because that was a godsend during my time at uni. Be able to just
Same.
transfer stuff up. Okay, I'm up here now.
It's just like, oh, shit.
Like, another thing I was constantly told was industry standard was like an editing tool called Avid. Let me tell you, like literally 20 minutes into using it, I was like, I do not give a shit if this is industry standard.
Yeah.
I am not using it.
Did I tell you that for my first year of graphic design, they didn't give me a Adobe code, so I was pretty much stuck having to like either pay for it myself or use what I had. And so for every drawing task we were given, I used GIMP, and for every text-based task, I was using Microsoft Publisher.
See, I was given Creative Cloud.
And I was given
this is
credits
the
and distinctions. I was supposed to be given Creative Cloud, but they never actually gave it to me until year 2.
And this is the first year Creative Cloud was actually a thing, and I was when I was given it like the student license for it. And
Yeah.
let me tell you, like out of everything that was in that package, I used 2 pieces of software: Photoshop and Premiere.
God.
I never even I never used After Effects either because I'm gonna be honest with you, like my time going for you, they never told us how to use After Effects.
After Effects was something that I was supposed to learn how to use in motion design, and then I did it, and he barely fucking explained it and nearly flunked me in the class.
Hmm.
By he, I mean my tutor.
Oh, my tutor during my film school days took one of the scripts that I'd written and actually put a boot print on it in the lecture. So that was fun.
Oh my god. Let's see here.
One of the things he had wrong with it was that it was too many colloquialisms.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, man.
Okay, thanks. That's pretty cool. I just realized it's been like over a year since we had shit like Pyro, Mithra, and all that getting to Smash.
How's it feel
That's
knowing
not-
that at the end of this year it'll be 4 years since Smash Ultimate even came out?
That's weird to think about, dude.
Doesn't feel like it, does
Yeah,
it?
we just wrapped up the Wooded Kingdom shit. That flower boss, like the one that's sucking up all the flowers, always feels like a side note to me.
Hmm.
But that's just what do you call it in action? The fact that this game's plot is very meandering.
Yeah, it's like, well, most of the plot in this game is like told through what the characters tell you, and if you're like me who doesn't care,
Yeah.
you don't
It's
really
like,
notice
oh,
it.
sorry.
It's like, oh yeah, he's going to all of these actually get artifacts from each place. Like, yeah, he's stolen a wedding dress. Last one, he was flowers from the wedding.
What was he stealing in the Sand Kingdom? Was it the ice?
A ring.
Oh, that's right, yeah, it was. So I'm going to move my mic closer to me because I'm trying to sit back in my chair a bit. How's that?
Fine.
Sweet. So essentially, by the way, I was supposed to go out and buy a better chair. I'm going to give my special back chair to my mum because I need one with like a neck rest. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll have time for that. Had to pay $250, which by the way is a really decent price considering the service. I can't help but recommend the guy that I had. But I had to spend it all on a computer repair, which is just dandy.
Feel free to donate now to
God. So we are not in the position to ask for donations yet, that's for sure.
I don't think I want.
Yeah,
At this
hey, I wouldn't mind extra cash, but I think we've got to work on creating a good ecosystem of
I mean, you're
quality
making it sound like a
content.
marketing. I'm just in it.
You know what I
fun.
mean? But like, I know that's what I'm doing it for. But You know what I mean? That's always what I found about Twitch streamers is that like there is a quality level you have to reach before I think people are willing to donate.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really analyze that shit. It's
I know.
like,
For me, I've
I
always
used
found
to
analyzing online
back like
content really interesting.
yeah. I mean, I used to do that back in like 2017, and like once it started like it's that fucking Simpsons thing. You know, I used to be with it, but then they changed what it was, and now I hate it. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
that's
think it's
essentially
interesting.
how I am with online content. Is that like I used to be very with it, and I used to understand
Yeah.
every facet of it. Now I just I see my wife like
Now what
making
I'm with
TikTok
isn't it,
content.
and now what's it is weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
I think there's one of these where if you you get a moon app. He's like, how the fuck did you know that? Because you're not meant to actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Cappy actually comments on it. He's just like,
I love little touches like that.
oh, good find.
Oh,
But
I
still,
thought it would be a bit more.
it's that like you're not meant to see it yet.
Yeah. I always found. Okay, maybe this is just me, but I always find everyone talks about how bad ice worlds are. I think water worlds are infinitely worse.
That's the thing. I think a good ice level is infinitely better than a good water level, but a bad ice world is infinitely worse than a bad water.
I think it
In
depends on
my opinion,
the
like
water
if you get
mechanics.
a bad ice level, can make my fucking mood drop
Oh, go get that
infinitely.
moon on the back of the Lapras.
A minute. A
Get the
slave dial.
Lapras. Talking back.
Uh,
Oh, look, it's the character from Mario 64. I honestly wonder if a full, because everyone was like talking about how they wanted like a full remake of 64, and I think about it and I'm
it
like,
exists. It's on the
it
DS.
exists. Yeah, but I say one, it exists on the DS, but a two, I'm just like, I don't know if we really need one anymore.
Yeah, somebody's already ported it to PC and everything.
Someone's ported it, and like it's available on like every modern. It's like okay, I think that there are infinite problems with the control, but like I think it's still for the most part is a game that controls fine enough. For, like I say, its camera control is shit, but its actual control is really good.
I think the actual control needs a lot of work as well because simple stuff like wall jumping is a pain in the ass compared to the new titles. But
Oh
I get
yeah,
what you're saying.
stuff like that is fine. But like I think mechanically it's fine. I think one game that I think everyone says doesn't need a remake that does need one though is RE4.
Yes.
Even though it like pioneered the genre or whatever, I still always see that and I'm like, I think if you flop down, you can go out the front way. Oh.
That fish is now dead. I do not care.
It's just the thing going. But yeah, RE4 I think actually could deserve a remake because like that control, like I tried playing it on Switch, it's awkward. It's like tank controls, but like a third-person shooter, and I'm like, I really like RE2 and 3's method of like gameplay.
Yeah.
So that's just more interesting to me, I think.
Cat Peach.
Cat Peach. What if those were meant to be like teasers for 3D Land on
No.
Switch? Guarantee someone read into it and thought that.
I highly doubt that, pal.
I don't know. That feels like a very, you know, like your game explaining, like, oh, it's just a hint to the next Mario re-release on Switch. 3D World was like that one game that just did. I honestly thought it should have come over earlier than it did. Like that shit should have been like year 2 or 3 of the Switch, not year 4.
It's weird to think that we're on the 5th year. We're actually the Switch is 5 years old now. Technically, we're on the 6th year. So
Yeah, it's weird to think about. Like, I think like again, the Switch is definitely showing its age. But like, all they need to do is just put the same amount of effort they put into this into like the rest of their projects. Like Monolith, I think, are the only ones that are like doing that. And you know, actually, know what? No, I'll say it. The Scarlet and Violet, the new Pokemon games. I rewatched that trailer recently. The amount of work they're doing with like the texturing and stuff.
Yeah, that game
think it's
looks like
actually
a
pretty
lot of
admirable.
love is going into it, so I'm actually
Yeah.
looking forward to that. I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad that I am now starting to get into it a bit more, mainly because of you. But
Yeah, because I can backseat you. Keep the fishy there, just in case we need him.
oh no, that's what you actually have to do. Like
Oh,
she wants a fish. Oh,
I
I
think you
guess
need to
she.
do that later.
Right, yeah,
You need to get rid of the brutals first.
yeah, she wants a fish, so you have
I
to
just realized their name is a pun on brutal. Huh. I'm an
go
idiot.
into the two and.
Oh boy. It's weird how this game had Mario Maker costumes, but not Mario Maker.
Sounds like such a noise.
Yeah, it does. You know what as well? I'll say it. Mario Maker 2 was a massive fucking disappointment on Switch.
Correct. That's mainly because of the control.
Yeah, I think it's entirely down to how the level creation works. And as well, I think a lot of top creators who probably would want to use like the touchscreen controls wouldn't want to spend like $700 on a handheld Switch capture card.
Yeah.
Because like I see people like Simple Flips and all that who got really big playing like Mario Maker 1. And I'm like, oh yeah, good for them. They're playing like really popular Mario games. Good for them. And now I look at it and I'm like, damn, it's a shame that like course design has pretty much only ever gone way too fucking easy or scientifically designed to be horseshit.
It's not just that, but like a lot of creators liked the limited version of that 100 Mario challenge, whereas now you've got
Oh yeah.
for content creators that shit sucks because you can't just do a run. You have to have like one that's perpetually going, and you have both.
Yeah. 100 Mario challenge is the infinite so it's like the easiest way to show how much of a missed opportunity 2 is.
Mm-hmm.
100 Mario challenge is like the best thing about Mario Maker 1.
Do Mario Maker stream.
Yeah, at some point. We got to get the groove first. Start producing quality content.
Oh, I mean,
That is the goal.
part of it. If I have fun, I'm gonna get.
Wow. I don't know. I'm doing the fucking jaded look at it. It's a bit.
Stop being jaded, Locke. Come on.
I love the fact that like I wish this is something that I had done earlier, which is just calling everything a bit, because it's infinitely funny to acknowledge that it's a bit. I don't know what it is.
Your Honor, it's a bit.
Yeah, this is a bit, Your Honor. I swear. Yeah, fucking Goofy Rabbit, dude.
Goofy Rabbit, Goofy Rabbit.
Goofy Rabbit. Can't you jump on his head right away?
Probably, but being a bit of a shithead.
Yeah, he is. I think you need to hit the hat, not him.
I know, you fuckhead!
There we go.
Flip, did you want to try out some Siege?
I will be in maybe an hour or so.
Wait,
We'll
so
be doing some Siege.
way to put a time limit on this. Man.
Mate, yeah, 2.5 hours. That's actually not a bad length for a stream, I think. Especially since we're starting out and we weren't really going to go for that long today.
Wasn't planning on going at all today, but hey.
Yeah, hey. Again, I'm glad we did because we've had some good moments here.
Some good moments.
There's some good moments. Let's flashback all the good moments. It's just the fucking one bit right at the beginning where I talk about the fucking is Twink a slur bit. It's like reference to other LP. That's it. You can jump on his head? Okay. Good. Like, I can't remember if I did that or not, and I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I've done that before, and then Josh go, see, it doesn't fucking work, because that's happened before, where I've said something and then been immediately proven wrong.
Happens a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I've still got nothing about my thing. That's a shame. But
Your thing.
my 3DS capture card. But in other news, I have got more 3DS games on the way. I've got a copy of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga and Dragon Quest VII on 3DS. Which, if I recall, Dragon Quest VII, I think, is the one that goes for a lot. Let me have a look. Let's check the shopping. Oh, wait, no, that's Dragon Quest 7 is Legends of the Forgotten Past. What's the other one then? Is it 8? On 3DS. Yeah, it's 8. Which, yeah, goes for like 115 on PlayAsia. And I got it for 50 bucks. Very happy with that. It's kind of weird how like the 3DS right in the middle of its, right towards the end of its life cycle, became like a handheld PS2 machine, kind of.
Yeah.
Like we got like a bunch of like Wii U ports, then like Pokemon kind of became like a PS2 RPG with Sun and Moon, and a bunch of like actually we also got like a bunch of regular Wii ports as well, like Kirby and Flip. Whether your go-to guns in CS:GO, USPS, and I guess on the T side,
United States Postal Service.
Yeah, that one. It's yeah USPS, and on the T side it'd be the auto, actually, and the AUG on CT, and then T is the T version of the
Wow,
AUG.
not the AK. What are you, some kind of fucking turbo scrub?
Dude, I fucking love the fact that when the devs, what they did was, all they did was lower the price of the AUG and the SG, and went, all right, we've lowered the price because people aren't using them. People started using the AUG and found out it was the best gun in the game, and it had been unchanged in 7 years, and they just weren't using it because they didn't think it was meta. Which is just really funny to me. Like, that's how game balance can be decided. Favorite SMG? Bison, easily. Then probably the P90.
Wish you could unlock this hat proper.
Yeah, I know, right? That should be like a New Game Plus thing, where it's like you can just put on that hat. Yep. You know what this game does as well? It's not as constantly swishing, but it brings back Bowser's Galaxy hair.
Hmm.
Doc/Rook for reference.
Defense.
Sorry, oh, he's trying to figure out what I would play in Siege. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, this outfit fits this kingdom a lot.
Oh.
It's a shame that the Cloud Kingdom and like the Cracked, was it Cracked Kingdom or something like that?
Lost Kingdom.
Lost Kingdom, that's it. I like that because it's really annoying. Now, are you going to do the thing where you try and get all the moons before you save Cappy?
No.
Oh. I always say this bit is the midpoint of the game, but it's only really like the first third, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, Donkey is probably the middle. Whee! Yeah, you're a VIP now because I felt like being nice. The lock giveth and the lock taketh away.
I'm being so helpless not having Cappy at this point. Yeah. It's like the it's like a good version of when they take Flood away from you.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Yeah, it's like, what if the bits where they took Flood away, but they didn't do it for level 2?
Level 1, mate.
Oh, I'm talking about like in terms of like stage selects. Actually, no, it's level 3. My mistake. Still horseshit. You're...
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
There you go.
Muddling it up for some reason.
Bird. You should play Odyssey, it's very good.
That's 3D Mario.
Yeah. I'd say it's a tie between, like, I've 3D World has grown on me considerably because of the Switch port.
I'd say 3D World is worth it if you're playing co-op.
And then I think it's because of the ability to be on Switch and just like being able to take that sort of Mario style anywhere. It is very nice. And I know 3D Land exists, but I mean more so in that like fully like galaxy style levels that don't feel like shoehorned in with touchscreen controls like the actual Galaxy port does.
Giving this fucking worm a concussion before I leave.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what I've always wondered. Where does the original consciousness of anything he possesses go?
Into the hat.
Do they merge into one? Oh, wait, have they confirmed that it goes into the hat?
No, but that's where I. That's my assertion. Is
Sunshine is
Mario's? Mario goes into the hat. It kind of like a USB drive. It goes into the fucking worm or
swaps
whatever.
the file out. Yeah. Nice work. Grab those fucking purple coins with like absolute precision.
Yeah.
I gotta admit though, Sunshine I think would be way better if it wasn't so freaking linear at times.
I still enjoy it. And quite a lot.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's a really fun like game mechanically, but it's just missing like one or two things. And I think that's the Mario game I think most deserving of a remake.
I still think 64.
Also, just because modern water rendering techniques would be really fun with that thing, I think.
Really?
He's probably too far a distance away or something. Yeah, honestly though, I wish that they would do like a full re-release of Mario like 64, but they just add in all the DS content, like, but brought
Tighten up
into
the controls
64.
a bit.
Yeah, tune up the controls a bit. Like, you can keep I think the original style as well, and I think that would work quite well. I don't know if you would keep the multiple playable characters, but who knows?
I wouldn't. Honestly, like, I'd keep maybe Luigi and that's it.
Yeah. I think I would make it that every character is able to, oh, there goes that. Able to use all the power-ups, so that way
Did you drop something?
I dropped my remote, yeah. I've got my HDMI swapper remote in my hand, fiddling with it, because, you know, I've got ADHD. Ooh, ATAR is trending. Who fucked up this time?
What?
There's a guy who's running for parliament at the moment who's essentially got his, I guess the equivalent would be like the SAT scores on his website advertising as like a selling point.
Hmm.
That's fucking weak. Ooh. Apparently, here's some apolitical political news. Apparently, Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison is going to be ousted by a member of his own party, like his two predecessors. This should be interesting.
Enough of the politics, Locke. We're here to play Mario.
Yeah, not to get political, but I do think Mario Sunshine is probably the weakest 3D Mario.
Fucking dare you.
I'm trying to think, like, other than Sunshine, though, I think, like, I guess I'd have to say, like, 64, and then it actually gets kind of difficult, because, like, I can't really fault 3D Land, Galaxy, 3D World.
I think 3D Land is a bit too derivative.
I guess.
Would you count Captain Toad?
No. Captain Toad is a Captain Toad game. It's the same way I don't count Yoshi's Island as a Mario game, even though it's called Mario World 2, you know?
Hmm.
A 4-player 64 campaign is, like a really cool idea, honestly.
It's possible.
Yeah, just not on official Nintendo methods, which, again, if Nintendo started adding co-op to more of their games, and this is public PSA for anyone that's, a game developer, make more shit co-op. I don't care.
Online
like,
co-op specifically.
Yeah. Yeah, because I want more fucking experiences where I can sit there and be like, hey man, do you want to play this game? And it's like, yeah, let's play it.
And by the way, Cito, using it like fucking Parsec is not a fucking adequate
Wasn't that what
replacement.
It Takes Two said to use? It's like if you could just
No,
use
A Way
patching.
Out.
Ah, okay.
Way
'Cause I
Out was
know
like the entire point of that game is the co-op, and the fact that you have to do it online. But then it's like, oh yeah, just use Steam's remote play to get together, and I'm like, no,
yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
how you
I
get
don't mind Parsec
bad
for stuff like
latency?
Mario Party. Like when I was playing Mario Party 4 with my mates and 5 and 6. Like those are actually like tons of fun playing over Parsec. But like those are retro games. It doesn't.
Even
And plus,
Mario
as well,
Party, I
you
think,
and I.
does better with actual
Oh yeah, the actual online
low
that came out with
latency.
Superstars is. Mwah, I love it.
We need to play that on the channel at some point, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll probably like get maybe Jen and someone else in.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I think I've played that game.
Yes. Well, I bought it. Two of my other friends bought it, and we're like, "Yeah, let's do it." And we just gotta get the fourth friend
So,
to buy it.
I hate the fact that you can't use the pad in these two
I can count the
sections.
fucking pixels on screen at the moment. I can't even make out where Mario is.
Okay, on Switch?
On the Twitch. Um, Superstars.
You've muffled out for a second. But yeah.
Oh. Superstars on Switch is just a fucking weird game for me because I want to play it with mates, but we haven't got that fourth man.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It's like, damn man, can we play some Super Mario Party?
Hey, oh, we've got Mario Kart 8's DLC coming next, so that's fun.
Yeah, and
on
I've
the channel
actually
as soon as it comes out.
I didn't mean to, but I got the weekend off work for that, so
That's good.
we can cover that. Dude, we could be doing races for like hours, which I'm totally down for.
You'll get
Just get, like-
frustrated very quickly, I bet.
With here's the thing. We're probably gonna have like if we keep it going for long enough, I think we could just keep an open lobby that we just keep inviting friends to. I think that would be more fun than just joining random online lobbies.
Yeah, perhaps.
Because I can guarantee you, I can get people into a lobby. It might not be in the voice chat, but we can get them into a lobby.
Let's see.
I think there's you could use glide on and glide down to that island, or just do the leap underneath the bridge.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild how every Nintendo game now has like a fast travel system.
Yeah. Fucking you.
Yeah, that's always going to be funny to me. Is that Breath of the Wild does nothing new for games in general, but it does do the Ubisoft formula really well.
I think a good innovative game is just one that does everything that you've already played, but better.
Yeah. There you go. You got the power moons.
I covered
So
the moons.
is the game named after the ship, or is it named after the adventure?
I think it's named after the adventure, and then the ship is named after the game.
Shut up.
What came first, Mario Sunshine or the concept of sunlight?
Let me think about it.
All I'm saying is that they were
I've come to a
programming
scientific
Mario
conclusion.
They were programming Mario Sunshine in the dark, and then when it came out, God was like, yes, and fucking
There were
was like, let there
programming
be
Mario
light.
Sunshine, and all you could hear was.
Yeah, I remember those days back when I was like like 5 years old. The world was in darkness, and all you could hear was that one song on repeat.
Yeah. There was a kid that leaped out of like the wall. He was a painting, and then he wasn't.
That didn't happen until 2013, but
I like the fact that you put in the tags England.
and Australia.
It just shows English Let's Play England.
There's more. There's English Let's Play England, Australia platform adventure game.
Cool.
Probably only showing you the first.
That's incredible either way. Are you wanting to do a Mario Party? Yeah, Mario Party is something that we would love to stream at some point. We might. What we'll do is, I think the plan was to do like a revolving door of guests. So that way we could do a bunch of different boards and it doesn't get stale. Unfortunately, the hype cycle for Mario Party Superstars has kind of ended though, which is a
Yes.
shame. Oh yeah, the obvious answer is who cares, but it's just like trying to get people interested in wanting to play it is very difficult.
Hats on these tanks. Who thought this was a good idea?
It's probably Bowser. He's like, he keeps putting fucking hats on things. Let's put hats on there, so that means he has to put effort into it.
Or he just thinks he's being fucking stylish.
God, I fucking hate Discord stream scare. Stream scare.
Ah!
Because like it'll fucking kill the bitrate and then muffle all the audio and then delay the audio by like 3 seconds. And you can just see it degrading as time goes by. Meanwhile on Twitch it looks gorgeous.
What's there? What's there? There's a fucking thing there.
Trash can.
What did you call me?
Trash?
Oh.
You call yourself that all the time. I thought it was okay.
Only okay if I say it.
Oh. It's like a self-deprecating thing. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, seeing people fuck around with voice mod now, like 3 years after the fact, is very interesting.
What?
You know the annoying thing I had from like my soundboard and my
Yeah, I know, but
all
you
that crap?
muffled, so I didn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's come back. Like everybody's like using it now.
Trendsetter lock.
Yeah, I'm a trendsetter, but the thing is that when I do it, it's annoying, and then 3 years later, it's cool and an interesting thing to do.
So just like, and then you.
Yeah. I still remember I had my soundboard that was specifically designed to piss off one of our friends, and it was a bunch of just like recordings of my own voice going, "Hi, yes, no."
God, I remember
Like
that.
I was just, yeah, and I was just trying to maintain conversations before people realized I was using a fucking soundboard.
I cottoned on very quick.
Yeah, that's because you were in like every call that we were in.
Oh no, to be fair,
I
you
just realized they're wearing the Mega Man helmets, the Matt helmets.
I think those are just construction helmets.
I can't tell because of the fucking video bitrate.
On Twitch,
But
though.
I feel like that's probably intentional. As like a reference. Because like apparently the Mega Man like little fellas like the surf bots and the Mets are like insanely popular in Japan. Love the Mets, baby. You ever seen the movie Baby Driver?
No, I haven't actually. I have been meaning to.
I keep getting recommended clips for it. It's like Breaking Bad. It's just YouTube is like, hey, you should watch this, and then just shoves like 50 clips in my face.
For me, it's always the fucking Truman Show. I always get fucking clips of the Truman Show.
See, trips. Okay, so it happens in waves for me. I'll get recommended like clips from like a random Cartoon Network show. It'll either be like Chowder, like or one of the Ben 10 reboots, something like that, and then I'll get a bloody bunch of like. Recently, it's been Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul's scenes for some reason. Like, what did I? If I go to my thing right now, I probably got a ton of The Flash back in like 2015-ish. And Arrow, I've got tons of those. Right now, I'm getting a ton of Gravity Falls and Back to the Future. And for some reason, old Achievement Hunter things. Oh my god, I'm looking at the Achievement Hunter YouTube channel right now, and their banner is like simultaneously really high def and then massively artifacting.
Probably from like when the layout was
Yeah. That is okay. This is also very surprising. The Achievement Hunter YouTube channel is kind of like not as popular as I thought it was, but I think that's because the Let's Play channel is the one that actually like gets views nowadays. Yeah, here we go. Here's actually a legitimate question. If you, for the rest of your life, pretty much just had to play Gmod, Minecraft, and GTA, and you had to keep like trying to keep it fresh, do you think you'd be able to do it?
No. Mate, I can't keep things fresh playing different games.
That's an excellent point.
Other people think it's easy to do like video game content, but fuck no. Very different.
Oh yeah.
'Cause at the end of the
So,
day,
yeah.
most people who are interested in these kind of games have access to these games. You need to bring something,
Yeah.
or at least, you know, or at least play it better than most of those.
That is weird to think about. Like a couple years ago, all you really needed was to just be associated with a game, and that would like get you views. Like, remember how like, I know the joke is that everybody made Minecraft YouTube channels, but like, there was a time that's really all you had to do was just get like one hit video or collaborate with like one big guy, and then bam, you're set for like the next 12 months. Oh, it became the Yogscast. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I don't blame them for changing their style because from what I read, Warner Brothers when they bought Rooster Teeth, were essentially like cut out all the non-child friendly shit for the YouTube shows, which is why Funhouse went from being like the show where they Google pornography and censor it to just like, oh my gosh, we're doing fun, wacky things in the office.
Which is, you know, a reason why fucking corporate media will never understand YouTube.
Yeah.
That's not the point!
I think that was kind of like, again, as much as I have distaste for Rooster Teeth in that it's not really a... Like, you can't make another Rooster Teeth. That's the other thing, I think. Or you wouldn't be able to make something like Rooster
Yeah,
Teeth
you wouldn't be
now.
able to make another Rooster Teeth because people would be like, hey, hold on a minute, that's Rooster
That's why I
Teeth.
said like Rooster Teeth, because that way I was trying to avoid you making that joke. But,
Am I really that predictable, Locke?
yes.
Good answer.
So am I, though. But you really can't make something like that anymore, because,
You couldn't make Blazing Saddles today.
yeah, because people would say, hey, that's just Blazing Saddles. But, like, the things that are required to make something like Rooster Teeth a viable business just wouldn't be there anymore. Because you'd have to either, like, at least if, like, from scratch. Like, if you were, like, creating, like, hiring content creators and all that. Like, I know that's essentially what HoloLive is. But I see HoloLive as, like, the new Machinima, not so much the new Rooster Teeth / Yogscast.
I don't even understand what HoloLive is with you.
It's VTubers, but they all work for, essentially, it's VTubers, but they all work for, like, one channel.
Right.
And so they all collaborate, and it's like, oh my gosh, child-coded anime character 1 is hanging out with child-coded anime character 2. I'm grossly oversimplifying it, but, like, you know what I mean.
And then somebody found out this one has an actual, like, boyfriend, and now the entire internet is angry.
Yeah, they had to quit because of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's because as well what they did was, and this just goes to show how, like, corporate that shit is. The one that the internet found out had a boyfriend, apparently went to, like, the Korean version of Keemstar or some shit, or the Japanese version of Keemstar, something like that. And released all these very important documents, and they broke NDA doing it. And so they just like killed their entire career, because like you don't keep like the VTuber model or your channel or anything. It's HoloLive's property, so they're just going to hand that over to the next person that's willing to have the keys. And I guarantee you, if any of them are like super popular, they probably get someone that sounds very similar. Like if you can get like a brother and brother act, or like a sister and sister act, you would totally get them just to voice the same person, like Tom Hanks style. So then that way you could just get them to fill in. You should just pump out content, because I know there was one where like they streamed for like 20 hours and then disappeared for 5, and then just came back and streamed for another 20 hours, and I'm like, I don't know about that. But again, maybe I'm being cynical, who knows.
Yeah, always are.
Yeah, I think it's just, again, you hear about all this stuff yeah, I was very much in the era of seeing early YouTube fall apart. Like I saw the collapse of Machinima. I saw Maker Studios fucking die. I love this star. Sorry, not star, moon.
Hmm.
It's so fucking charming.
Yep, just sit
Yeah,
down
yeah.
next to the guy.
Let me tell you about my bench friend. But yeah, like seeing all like these big YouTube businesses fucking die in real time is always just going to show me that like none of that shit lasts.
Again, it all crumbles down as soon as like actual corporations get
Yeah.
bucks.
Yep. Also, just again, I can speak from experience. Managing multiple people in a YouTube space is insanely difficult. Like, even when we were doing post-com and we had like 4 or 5 people in the group, getting at least 3 of them together was a hassle.
Hmm.
And even then, you could never really get the
I mean, to
same
be fair,
3 in.
if everybody was under the impression that they were going to get paid for it, I'm sure it would have been.
No, yeah.
You know, it's completely different when technically there's no obligation.
Oh yeah, there is no obligation. But I think that's always the thing with YouTube now is that, and Twitch. I was watching stuff about this yesterday where it's like it shows how much people earn, and you think about it, and even people who are earning like $10,000 from this fucking site are in the top 0.001%. There's like 92 million streamers or whatever on this fucking platform, or 9.2. It's 92 or 9.2. I can't remember. But like active streaming accounts on this platform, and that was like half a year ago. Like it's insane to think that this is like a viable business option. You'd either have to be on the grind for multiple years, or get insanely lucky and know someone. Like that's it. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about though, from earlier, where I'm really interested in seeing how like the cake is made, as you would say.
Yeah.
It was like you gotta you look behind the curtain and there's just so many fucking factors.
I mean, it's
That's
always
also
been
why,
that way, even way back when YouTube first started. Because that's the thing, I've been,
yeah.
like, key thing is that I've been around the whole YouTube. I've
same.
seen the rise of the Let's Play and the eventual, like, downfall after weeks of, like, PewDiePie and everything got big and decided to turn it into face cam horror. You know.
Yeah. What would you say was like the biggest fundamental change for YouTube, like in the gaming sphere? Because I think honestly, I think the PewDiePie stuff is valid, but I think it's a lot of it comes down to the compilation era, or like the fact that like isn't like your scene Anna's types, your
No, do you want to know what I think
funny
single-handedly killed the Let's Play?
What?
Minecraft.
You think so?
Unironically, I think Minecraft on its own, like, absolutely destroyed what everybody was doing Minecraft at one. That's all it.
Yeah. That is insane to think about. Like, because yeah,
And
Minecraft
of course,
and
because
YouTube
of how
used to kind of go hand in hand.
because of how that game is structured and everything, a lot lends itself to being cut down for
Yeah.
moments. And I kind of started to see
I would
very
say
often
that like
like
I
2011.
think Minecraft for a while was like you would launch a channel with Minecraft and then try and seep other stuff into it. God, that sounds like a fucking Majora's Mask. You know those like things where they'll try and like write songs in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those with him playing the trumpet like that. If I'm being honest.
Not wrong.
But yeah, like I'm trying to think as well, like what I think also might have come. Like again, I think like the funny moments of a playthrough rather than like your Vanos gamings, your C nanos. I think those helped definitely kill the Let's Play.
Actually, another thing as well is the rise of like partnership program and able to actually make Let's Players. Meant people that were trying to streamline their content in a way where you didn't have like, just parts where you're doing filler and shit.
Yeah, you didn't want dead time.
Yeah, you wanted to make sure that like you were getting straight to the point and then it started becoming. That's why when you watch stuff like Hermitcraft these days. It's nothing like the old Minecraft Let's Play, very serialized. It's planned out meticulously.
It's why you have more events like instead of like a UHC where it's people playing against each other, it's now more your role play aspect, like in that Third Life series. Which, to be fair,
Like in Dream SMP, literally.
Wait, that was just entirely role play, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's scripted. And...
To be fair, I shit like that. I guess is Shadow of Israel that?
Yes, sure. But that was like early pioneer of it. That was like that's why that one's like kind of crazy. Is because and it didn't work. Like they never finished it for a reason.
Yeah, and I think as well though, I think the fact that Shadow of Israel got so big in scope, they thought it more viable just to start a new story-based Minecraft series via their Tech Jaffa Factory shit. That's always surreal to think about, though, that, like, Shadow of Israel is, like, over 10 years old now, isn't it?
Yep.
Have a look.
I stand by it. Like, again, like,
cast Minecraft one.
It makes me feel weird because, like, I played Minecraft for the first time in high school with all high school friends and stuff. Now I realize, oh yeah, I left high school 10 years ago, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Shadow of Israel, like, if you count Minecraft Part 1 as Shadow of Israel, it's over 12 years old now. I do. I count the Yog Cave and all that as just prelude to Israel. Because they were teasing Israel from, like, episode 4.
I think they were just sort of being...
Yeah, I guess. Because, no, actually, no, it's Simon's Tree was, like, episode 3. I think there's an argument to be made that, even then... Let me see, when was, It's also weird seeing Yogscast not be called Blue Zephos anymore. Like, that
do you reckon,
like...
do you reckon someone bought Minecraft about that? Because remember, it was, the series started off with an episode called How to Survive Your First Night. Do you reckon somebody fucking bought Minecraft merely because, they thought that you'd get, like, characters like Bell and Herobrine and all that kind of shit?
I think that was part of, like, everybody, at least back when I was a kid, because we grew up with the Shadow of Israel Tekkit era of, like, Minecraft.
Yeah.
And, like, at least that's, like, the videos that we watched as a kid. And, like, I remember us buying it and planning out our own, like, little ARG series and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never went that far, but yeah, I get you. I wanted to do... there was a point where I wanted to make machinimas in it, though. With, like, actual, like, making green screens out of green wool. And this was back in, like...
Yeah. Minecraft Machinima was always a very... The only one I could ever think of that I enjoyed was Newbies, which was the Miss Breezy Machinima series. Like, other Minecraft Machinima, like, kind of felt like a bit forced, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think that was, like, the first instance of, like, cringe culture for me.
And look at all these power moons that I power my shit.
Yeah. You could be doing that, but instead you aren't.
The rich.
Oh. Isn't, yeah, Pauline's voiced by Tails, that's right.
Well, the singing voices, yeah.
No, I think regular Pauline's like, oh, yes, are also Kate Higgins.
Huh.
Because when she went, yes, I'm like, yeah, that's totally Kate Higgins.
You can tell this is the part of the game where they had the most inspiration.
Yeah.
This
they
is
could
like
have made a whole game.
This was the
this.
concept. This was like the original concept. They went, hey, Mario in New York.
Yeah. I think though, in terms of locales that are like fully realized, it's like this. I guess the Dinosaur Kingdom is a level 1. And the Cap Kingdom.
Yeah. Let's say this is the...
Yeah, this is the absolute highlight of the game. Nothing comes close to this later on.
Yep. Completely
I will
agree.
say the song at the end is pretty good, but like...
And it's weird, like, hearing this and feeling kind of nostalgic, like, this time. But
Yeah.
then, like, because I'm like, oh, yeah, no, this is, like, the newest 3D Mario. This is, like... It's not been that long, and it's like, no, gosh, it's been over 4 years.
Yeah. It's like me listening to Great Galaxy and still
context,
thinking it's new.
Yeah, for context, it's by the
I was
time
still in high school. This is my final year of high school.
by the time Mario Galaxy was this Galaxy 2 had already as were same with 3D Land.
Did it really? But there was. Fuck,
Yeah.
you're right.
Galaxy 2 was 2010, and 3D Land was 2011.
This has been probably one of the biggest draw out of 3D Mario, unless you count Bowser's Fury.
I do not.
And
It's a
I get-
bonus
Nintendo
mode on an
does
already
that.
existing game. Like, as far as I am concerned, personally.
Yeah.
And you also look at the Donkey Kong franchise, which has been basically dead since 2014, outside of the re-release.
Yeah. I bet you that, though, is again... I think Retro Studios is in fucking free fall at the moment.
I wouldn't go that far.
'Cause I would, because I think that a lot of their... any sort of, like, talent at Nintendo ends up going to the N1 studio. Which is this studio. And the Breath of the Wild studio. Which, like... I don't think so. Does this imply that this is, like, actual DK, just 8-bit here?
It could be, actually. And you just kill him.
Yeah.
DK was is a crisis actor.
Yeah. He's fucking reenacting his fucking grandpa's role. I like how if you leave Mario still here, he'll start dancing. This is very Sonic.
It is, isn't it?
Also, I like how the vocals stop when you talk to her.
Also a special thing, getting them.
Yeah. Honestly, this should have come later in the game. Or they should have had something just as good as this later on. 'Cause
It should have been the
nothing
finale.
beat it. Yeah. I can agree with that.
Final
would've
fight
totally
with
wished-
final fight with Bowser on the fucking Empire State Building like King Kong.
Yeah, you know, I bet you why they didn't do that.
Why?
3D World's final boss being essentially the same thing in concept.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do the race car one. There we go. How are my kids so good at this?
I've possessed a real man.
You know what this implies?
What's that?
Mario could possess a man with the cappy, and then go and fucking ruin his life. Just go scream. at his
Mario goes to
children.
his house and fucking fucks his wife.
Yeah, fucks his wife, screams at his children, and then fucking lets him deal with the consequences.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jonesy, you're home. You fucking that is Fortnite Jonesy.
He doesn't even mention it. This guy's so out of
yeah.
it.
Yeah. I mean, again, it implies that whenever Mario finishes possessing someone, he's like they lose all memory of it. So again, it could just be like whenever Daddy grows that awful mustache, he gets really angry.
Oh my god.
The red cap of anger.
You reckon Mario gets like aggressive?
Yeah, probably, dude. Again, he's like he can act without consequence. He would totally fucking do like that's the plot of like every fucking sci-fi horror, it's like superhero horror film, which is just guy gets superpowers, guy that's Planet Wisp over there. Yeah, guy gets superpowers, guy abuses superpowers because he's been given so much power in one go. I know I'm just recounting the plot of Chronicle, but I don't care.
A little bit.
Whee!
Alright. Finished a new donk.
You donk.
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 Hey, I'm donking here.
Hey! I'm... I tried to do like a monkey laugh.
I don't know, yeah, that was less Donkey Kong and more you were choking on something. I need to give you CPR.
Oh, ass. Sorry.
Ass.
Do you feel the need to make a difference between when referring to an ass, like in asshole, and ass as in like ass?
Yes. Because I'm from the UK where arse is spelled ARSE.
Seaside Kingdom. Seaside Kingdom. Let's end this with Seaside Kingdom.
Well, I was gonna end here actually.
Oh, let's end here then. Let's do it.
Yeah, because we're 2 hours and 10 in, dude.
Fuck off.
All right, we'll catch you guys next time.
Let's raid like a really big channel and see if they notice.
It wouldn't. Let me see
Just
who is streaming right now.
no one we know.
Oh, let's see if
let's follow another. Let's just raid a Mario Odyssey streamer.
that's what I was gonna do. Let's get somebody who's really small.
Let's go. There's Jingle Bells Gaming. You want to raid them?
Screen them a little. They're doing like a 24-hour thing.
Or we could do Bolfy Punch.
Nah, we'll leave it. It's fine.
Alrighty.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.